to the Weekly Scheme Podcast. It's your host, Mansa Musa Jr., you know, and we're going to get to a couple things over here, you know. Uh, Before we start, the Weekly Scheme podcast is across all platforms. We have Twitter, we have an Instagram, we have a Facebook group that you talk about topics, and we also have a Facebook page. If you just go, sub to them, we'll be all right with that. You know what I'm saying? And get our little numbers up a little bit. We're going to start to get into a lot of topics will have to be found along. So basically, what I'm about to get into is about this guy, Harvey Weinstein, behind me. I call him Harvey Dutty Weinstein because that dude's always doing a bunch of bull crap. You know what I'm saying, and what killed me is when they just put him on the news talking about that he was convicted. They had dropped the most serious charges, and they had left him with, I think it was third degree rape. Okay, and they're saying that it's a lot more. So we'll see. They said he went to they tried to take him to Rikers. He said he was having his chest pains all up in his chest, and he might not be able to get there. The only thing that guy he reminds me of is Jeffrey Epstein. Yo, they were like the biggest guys of raping, touching, stealing, weirdo Hollywood type stuff. These was the dudes that was doing it. These guys right here were doing it. Jeffrey Epstein and this man right here, Harvey Weinstein. He ain't never do nothing right for nobody. That man has 87 accusations. You know what I'm saying? So they convict him of a couple, not a couple, but a lot of them. But the thing is with him is that they brought it down to. So he has a whole bunch of accusations. People trying to sue him. They're trying to do it. 87 of them. So it's different when you got to go to trial for the different ones. So whatever ones that he was going to trial for, that's what he lost on, and they gave him third degree. It's third degree rape, and it's something else. He had something else. Let me see. Hold on. What else did he have? Yeah, first count of third degree rape and one count of criminal sexual assault in the first degree. So we're gonna see what that man get. We're gonna see exactly what he get because I don't think he's really gonna get nothing. Jeffrey Epstein, he couldn't even stay around long enough. He was scared. Either somebody did something to that dude, either somebody did something to him, or he just couldn't take it and had to go to court. And that's just point blank. So I don't know what's up with that dude. He couldn't stay around long enough. Now this guy talking about having chest pains too. I'm telling you what, him right there, he something gonna happen to him. Either they gonna say he died or something, or they gonna try to give him some like light time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Like they know better than to let this dude get some probation. If they do that, it's gonna be a problem out here. You can't do that. I don't think they'll let him. I don't think they'll let him get away with that. They let him get away with that. That's craziness, and they shouldn't be able to. They shouldn't be able to be out in the open, man. If you let this dude get off, and all these people that you keep, what I mean, you keep doing because he got 87 accusations. So we're gonna see what he gonna get. Hopefully he get it. Jeffrey Epstein, he knocked himself up out of here. You know what I'm saying? He got my man Bill back here, Bill Cosby. They took him, and he was messing around with that Me Too. They were running real strong on him by that time. So he really couldn't get away from too much. You know what I'm saying? But they hit him, and this man had at least I think like 60 something accusations. So he's behind. He's behind Harvey Weinstein. He's behind him. Now Bill, the only thing I don't understand is that the woman that actually literally put him away. She actually was uh what can I say? She actually was saying that she was recanting most of the stuff that she had said about him. And I was like, well, how can you recant what you said about him, but what you said put him in jail? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, that was kind of sketchy. You know what I'm saying? But they gave him what, 5 to 10. He can be out as early as what, the 3 years, 3.5 years. You know what I'm saying? But they got my man Bill Cosby up in the joint looking crazy, man. Like, and what's so crazy is people were saying that he liked Harvey, and he liked Harvey Weinstein. Okay, well, first of all, that dude Harvey Weinstein and his brother owned Merrimack, so they were prominent out there, so everybody knew them. You know what I'm saying, I don't think it was just him knowing them. You know what I'm saying, a lot of people knew of this dude, but a lot of people ain't talking about Harvey Dutty Weinstein, man, because this dude was out here doing a lot of crazy stuff to people, man, a lot of crazy stuff, and people just peeping what that man was doing. Like, that don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense because they was out here trying to make these black men that we held in regard look crazy. But they give it to them like the bull Jeffrey. Now he was doing some craziness. Now that dude was connected to a lot of people, so I don't know what the heck was going to happen to him because he was going to catch it. He knew he had to get up out of here. He had to jump up out of his body because he couldn't. That dude knew too much. There was something about that dude. It was too much that he was holding in and he couldn't take it. But the dude Harvey, he man, he was running a whole bunch of rings when it came to people doing stuff. And that's why they call it Hollywood. Because people just do a lot of weird stuff. It don't make no sense what they doing. And people need to just stay away from them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, man, if I ever made it big, I wouldn't be dealing with these people, man. All they do is sit out there and do weird things, have you looking crazy. And I'm not gonna be sitting out here looking crazy. People come back and use something against me for what? You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I was getting mad at Oprah, because if you was looking at Oprah, she was pushing it all on. You know what I'm saying? All the black men, him and Gail was doing all that stuff when they were putting all the black men out there looking crazy, but she wouldn't say nothing about her two good friends. You know what I'm saying? She knew this dude, Jeffrey Epstein, and she knew this dude. They were cool. All of them were cool. You know what I'm saying? With Harvey Duddy Weinstein, man. A lot of people were. You know what I'm saying? It is put this dude out there as the scapegoat to get smacked up, man. That's exactly what they doing because this dude back here, so he's a scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? I think he knows a lot, but it ain't enough because now he acting like he crippled and he can't do nothing and his chest hurt. Well, yeah, that's how it happens when you get charges put on you and they don't want you around no more. That's what happens to you. Yeah, you feel like that chest pain. Yeah, that ain't a heart attack, bro. That's your high blood pressure going up. Yeah, we deal with it all the time. Now you dealing with it. So you better just take, you ain't taking no heart attack. You got to go up in Rikers Island, brother, and get some of this stuff that they doing to Bill. Because Bill up in there with them people. And they love Bill up in there. I know a couple people that just got out and they was up in there with him. Man, they said they in there chilling. But you couldn't have took Bill away from me. That was an iconic figure, man. Like these other dudes, man. Like him, he don't he be behind the scene, man. He be throwing them crazy parties and stuff. But this dude was on the scene for me, like as a child. It was like that looked like a functional black family. I'm like, damn, who? You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I looked up to him. Then he was going to do something with the he was going to buy one of them, NBC, I think. He wanted to buy it, and then he was having trouble with it. You know what I'm saying? And he was looking, I guess he was looking for a couple other investors because he didn't want to do it all himself. And all of a sudden, boop, he was done. Then Me Too, that train started rocking and rolling. You know what I'm saying? And it's just Me Too. Then they got their own type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But this dude right here, he knew a lot. Trust me, this dude knew a lot. Either they killed him or he killed himself because he didn't want to go to jail. He didn't want to get interrogated and look all crazy. And they got him out of here. He was doing some stuff that I'm telling you, people weren't understanding what he was getting into. This dude right here he was that middleman. That's why I call him the middleman. He was ready to rock and roll because this thing is like bigger than what you know what I'm saying, what they saying, man. This dude was like, you know what I'm saying, like Nino Brown did, man. In New Jack City, he said, man, man, I'm telling you, man, they ain't this ain't no big thing, man. It's bigger than Nino Brown. That's what he said. It's bigger than me. And that dude ain't want to tell this dude Harvey Weinstein. He acting like he crazy. He acting like he real crazy, but he ain't crazy. He ain't all sick. He just tripping, man. He's just straight up tripping. But this dude back there, he knew a lot, man. I want to know who the hell he knew. Because he was connecting them, man. Connecting the dots on them. Now, we're going to get to R. Kelly. The thing with R. Kelly, man, because I'm going to tie all this in. I'm going to tell you the thing about R. Kelly. People been knew that dude was doing crazy stuff to people. like Aaliyah, people been knew he was doing it. Like with the stuff he did to try to get her to make it look like she was like he wasn't messing with her, and then didn't go get married all behind the scenes and all that type of stuff, and then say, "Oh, we ain't doing it," and then they be huddled up in an interview like, "No, dad, we knew you was doing something, but we just kept it to ourselves until you started messing with other people, and then stay in your lane. You got played out." You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, man, that man should have been locked up a long time ago. But that was an iconic figure too. R. Kelly, people been knew it. They knew he was peeing on people. You know what I'm saying? He was doing a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. Even back when Big was alive, man. Talking about defecating on people like they been knew he was doing it. People just was hush hush about it. And then just got so big he couldn't even hold it in no more. You know what I'm saying? And he from the city where mostly a lot of it's a large black female population that's going missing or ending up dead, man. And then they said they got the organ harvesting going out that way. It's a lot of it's I'm telling you, when you get into Hollywood, they start putting you in stuff you don't need to be in. And it starts to mess your life up. People don't understand it, man. They want to sit around, oh, promise me this or promise you that. And then all of a sudden, guess what? They want that favor back. Oh, I don't owe you no favors. I'm not giving nobody no favors. Ain't nothing. If I ain't worked for it, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Don't give me nothing and give me a pat on the back. Don't play that pat on the back crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people do. They do that little pat on the back, and you're supposed to feel like that. That makes you feel great. Yeah, it don't. It don't. Don't make you feel great. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta, you gotta just hold your ground, man, and stop doing that Hollywood stuff. Because that Hollywood stuff is just getting you beat up. A lot of people, man. And you know, man, and I think with that Hollywood stuff, it goes all across all racial, ethnic backgrounds. I think they don't care who it is, but you know what I'm saying, when you doing the stuff and they got to put you in, initiate you into it, I don't think they care about a color there. You know what I'm saying, it's just like we rich. We This is what we do. We might need you. What you working? Oh, that's what you do. All right, we got you. You rap. Okay, you rap about this. You know what I'm saying, before that man got caught, man, that man been talking filthy in all his damn songs, man. A lot of them, man. And they was giving signs, but nobody understood it. And that man got a lot of accusations against him too. I was thinking it was like around like he was getting like 45. He was pressing hard with a lot of accusations with them women. But a lot of those people they were young. There's no excuse for it. There's no excuse for it. But a lot of those parents, they were giving they were giving them children up like that. The people that had the custodial parent of that child, they were giving them kids up, man. A lot of people don't get that. They give their kids up to, you know what I'm saying? And he's just like that. Now think about this dude that's doing a whole bunch of craziness, him, you know what I'm saying, and this guy, and you know what I'm saying, and his partying. Now think what they was doing. If R. Kelly was doing this and getting people to do it, these dudes are smarter. I'm saying they are better people dumb, but they smart because they running that top joint. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame that I wonder what the Jewish people were saying, because them dudes, their last names were Jewish. So like I don't know if people look at that, but I was like, yo, they Jewish? What the heck is going on? What are they over top of them? I said, oh man, I said that's another can of worms that we don't even want to deal with right now. But then that's how they do it though, and they'll just put most people out there to get beat up because you know what I'm saying. Weinstein, he just did, man. He just did a lot of. If you look at all his things, what those women were saying he was doing that stuff. He was just touching and groping on women. Like, dad, going, like, you don't even just like pinch them on the butt. Like, even though that's terrible, you don't do nothing regular. You just do a whole bunch of craziness to him and just keep coming after him. Like, for what? Think nobody was gonna say that you was doing this? Like, come on, man. Just to get somewhere with you because they swore you just had all the money. That's why you don't do stuff just for money. That'll end up getting you caught up in something you don't want to be in, and then you be all looking crazy and Joe because they want the favor back. Let me get that back. You know what I'm saying, these dudes right there, they put people in dresses, put them in there, hanging up in your trailer, and you like, what you gotta dress up in my thing for? And it's not even a lie no more. Dave Chappelle, he told you, and people think that he was tripping. And he's not tripping. He did exactly what he said what they were doing. They were doing craziness. And that's what they do. A whole bunch of dresses. You get Martin Lawrence do it. Martin trying to get himself together now, but you know what I'm saying? He already paid his dues. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But they try to take us from a wholesome family and down to wearing dresses. That boy, dude, we ain't wearing no dresses no more. You could try to do it. Kevin said he wasn't gonna do it. He ended up doing it, looking all stupid, man. Yo, man, I'm telling you, like most of that stuff be cowardly acts, man. They ain't got no type of spine. They can't. They can't say no. I don't want to do that because of a prominent position. For what, man? Let the position go, man. Let it go. You know what I'm saying, but most of the time they got these dudes all out in the open. Him, and then we gonna talk about him. You know who he is, Russell Simmons, and we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it with him because this man right here, I thought that was dead wrong what they did there because that was a bunch of craziness. But we're gonna get over to my man right here, who's Russell Simmons, and they scared that man and ran him up out the country. They just got them like Oprah got her own show, her own network. I'm saying so she knows some big people because she's a billionaire, so that means she has reach. She could do whatever she wants to do. She can talk to people however she want to talk to them. That's what she always doing. But you can't talk to people like that, man. You can't talk to them like that. So Oprah, she did whatever she wanted to do, and she got Gail to do her bidding because Gail's part of her syndicate and what she does in her shows. So she's part of it. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna help her to what I mean to sit down and ask crazy questions that they know they shouldn't ask. And like they messing with this man, like this man been doing it. They knew that he was doing stuff back in the day. Because you got power. What? Def James, you got power. But the point is that if you got the power and you don't gotta everybody can make up a lie about you and say you doing this and you doing that and you might not be doing it. That's why they said you gotta the only thing that gets you through is your righteousness, you being right within yourself and not going and falling for half of this stuff that these guys out here fell for. It was you know what I'm saying? It was like the one hand out and one hand behind the back joint. Like they played them, man. And they just fell for it now. Me Too got an engine in it. You know what I'm saying? They rocking and rolling, doing a buck 50 down the highway. And anybody that gets charged, they coming for you. And people real scared. They moving out the way. They don't know what to do no more. I mean, people scared to even talk. Now to control. See, this is how you control a lot of people. And this is how you control people that got money. Put fear in them. And then they scared to do certain things. And they gotta bend and fold the way you want them to bend and fold, which is crazy, which you shouldn't do. But that's how some people do it. You know what I'm saying? So him, he was over there just groping on people and just you know what I mean and talking crazy to women. And you know what? And a lot of men probably did that out there. A lot of men did it. And people don't sit there and lie. Like a lot of men did it, and these dudes are just getting put on blast. They're getting put on blast for it. So if you'd have been righteous and did what you had to do, you wouldn't have to be worrying about all this stuff coming to get you. And it ain't me pointing the fingers, just the truth. Nobody want to talk about the truth. It's just the truth. You know what I'm saying now you in the forefront of these people wanting to talk about what's going on with you. They backed off you a little bit, Oprah and them, but you know what I'm saying? They ran you up out the country. You wasn't even in the country to talk to nobody. He wasn't even in the country to talk to nobody. He had to do it back through Skype. Like that's man, they ran you up out of here. So you was a little afraid over there. You need to do some little like your little bends that you do. You know what I'm saying? And get yourself together, man, because you can't run from everything, dog. You gotta keep yourself grounded. Don't fall for everything. You know? And it's just like I'm just hoping, you know what I'm saying? Because what they did to Bill, he had to go to jail. They about to roof R. Kelly. They about to throw him up on the top of the power lines, like they out in the city somewhere, man. They about to roof him. When he finally go, it's a wrap. He might as well just sit back and relax. He going on for the long ride. R. Kelly, he gonna catch it, man. R gonna catch it. I feel bad for boy, man. He just messed. He was molesting and stuff when he was younger, but you ain't had to keep going out there doing that to people, man. You ain't had to do that. You just did it because you wanted to do it. You had to feed a hunger. Then you got rich. They probably's telling you, "Oh yeah, go ahead, do what you got to do." Matter of fact, we got some of them girls for you. We could deliver them to you. It's just our secret. That's how they do it. And then all of a sudden, you like, "Yo, dude, how all this coming back? You gave it to me." Yep, he gave it to you for a reason. Came at a price. Sometimes it comes at a price. Price you give up your soul. Your soul for what? Now they own you. Now you're gonna be looking crazy, and you don't know what to do. You don't know you don't know how to move no more. They took you as a human being and broke you down to nothing. Broke you down to nothing. And then you're sitting around and you're wondering why people are just moving away from you, and nobody wants to deal with you no more. And a lot of them other people that sit around and they watch this stuff, man, y'all gonna get in trouble too, because you can't be just sitting out here just touching on little kids, man. And I don't even know if that man ever had kids, like, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of stuff he was doing that was just like dead wrong. Like, you just don't do that type of stuff. And I don't know why, like, I ain't seen no fathers out of any of them women that he messed with that wanted to knock his head off his shoulders. That's one thing I never seen. I said it in my head a million times, like, where the dads at? They don't care. Shit, you ain't going to a court date, nothing. You know what I'm saying, you ain't popping up at his house. You know what I'm saying, like, shit, man, you might get beat up or you might got some security, but shit, go out trying. Man, damn, like, and I ain't seen not one dad come out and say, what are you doing? If I'm wrong, somebody should prove me wrong. I want to see it, man. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? But man, that touching on kids stuff, that stuff, bro, that pedophilia stuff is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But and we gonna get to my man right here. Here we go. Kobe Bryant. Now, what I wanted to get into, because I made a video before about it, like a little thing coming up to this. Now you see Kobe, they got right there. That's Kobe, right there. Whatever, yeah, right there. That's Kobe. Now this man, he got accused one time, and they made that follow him forever. Well, actually, when it happened, it took a while to die down once it happened. Because it happened and it was like, oh, it was a big thing. He was out there, he was out there, he was out there. Then he apologized with his wife on stage, and then he signed. He kind of went like underground, but it's kind of why I'm saying kind of because he's a professional basketball player who don't know Kobe. So he was always out in the limelight. It's not like he could go away and hide for like ever. He was like in city to city, you know what I'm saying, playing basketball. So he had to be out in the open. So you know what I'm saying? His little thing was like happening and happening and happening, and then it just like you watch it just died down. So it was nothing. You just looked at him play basketball like it died off. They said that he had paid the 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 one the victim that said he did it. He paid her money, but I can understand why you would give somebody money though. You know what I'm saying, even though they said the cops said they didn't find anything, any wrongdoing, they didn't bring any charges. You know what I'm saying, they couldn't even take you to court and like and give you criminal charges because you know what I'm saying, they dropped them. That shows you right there wasn't enough evidence. So it was really, you know what I'm saying, what they were saying. And then they said they found like 9 semens in the girl, different 9 semens. I was like, damn, dude, how the hell can 9 of them live up in there? She was like, she was going through her exorcism up in there. That's crazy. I don't even understand that. That's weirdo stuff. But you know what I'm saying? So his eventually died. So like for Gail to bring that up in the interview, and then like after that long space of time, it's like it was like the elephant in the room. But I thought we got past it, but evidently we didn't, because she wanted to bring it up and say it to a good friend of his. Like, you know, like who does that? Like, why would you bring it up to you? Lucky the girl won't get on. She ain't punch you in your mouth. Because most people that threw that mic down and said, I ain't even give you the interview. This is terrible. You just gonna keep asking me? But that's how people. She could have said anything. She could have asked that man. She could have asked Lisa Leslie anything. That's one thing that you made sure you kept asking. Like, nah, that was cornball stuff. But that stuff with him that happened, you know. And then all of a sudden on his memorial, you got this guy in the news sharing it with Kobe of him getting, you know what I'm saying, convicted. Not the most serious charges, but lesser charges. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow, when do they take that and they put the same type of, because it was supposed to be a big thing with him. You know what I'm saying? All those women, because they try to like hold it back. It was a big thing. So now why you got that on the same time you got this on and saying that the conviction and boom, boom, you didn't put that on a, you know, a breaking story, you know, but you know what I'm saying? It was live, it was Kobe's memorial, but you still were saying that, and it didn't get no leeway to keep popping off like people. So if you're not paying attention, you'd be like, oh damn, later, like, yo, they convicted him. Oh, okay, what happened? So what they convict him of? Or you just won't remember it. You know what I'm saying? But all these other people that I named, like they got them in the forefront of looking crazy, man. You got that, then you got the LGBTQ stuff with them, looking all crazy. Like they putting black people out there on Front Street. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it because I'm telling you, I really think that's what it is. It's like they're doing a lot of weird stuff, and it's just like black people look. Like, and you're just like, why are you doing it with that? It's a lot of other stuff out there, but I'm just seeing that the majority of it is that. And that's why, like, when they put him and Kobe's memorial, I was like, yo, don't get sidetracked because they just sidetracking so you don't really see that and they don't get no ceiling. You just think of Kobe because it's so sad. It overshadows what's happening to him and what they doing to him. I'm telling you, they be trying to do flim flam. People think I'm like, you a conspiracy theorist. No, I'm not. That's why when it pops up, you be like, damn, oh, yeah, he was right. That ain't conspiracy theories. It's just common sense when you start to see stuff for what it is. And when I seen it, I'm like, yo, that don't even sound right. That sound crazy, man. Like you got this man that got like 80 some accusations, and you got on the same day you got that man memorial. Like you are just announcing, huh? You announcing and nobody's saying it. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense to me, man. Like he had no he had the charge, but they got dropped. You know what I'm saying? And we got to find out you getting caught up with your charges and we don't know which ones you know what I'm saying you went to court for. Nobody even knows that because I know you ain't go for all 87 of them. You know what I'm saying? That dude, he just weird, man. He's just a weird dude, man. But you gotta watch how these people they out here acting real slick, and people don't understand what they really out here doing. You gotta pay attention because these people out here they make you go look at this, and then you go huh, and then you look over here, and then you forget that this thing's over here. When you look over here, it turns your head the other way. Like you gotta watch what these people do to you, because they'll get you and have you looking crazy. You gotta watch, man. You gotta watch this highly weird. You gotta watch all of this stuff out here, man, because it's not doing us any justice. That's why I really like. I watch like movies and stuff, but I don't watch TV like that. I keep it off my radar. I don't play with it no more because it's too much going on for you to be sitting there looking at football. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you're looking at, I just try to keep my mind straight because this stuff is it's starting to affect us, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you start to see them get put out there, these people like this, you know what I'm saying, and all the celebrities like that are getting put out there, then you know that they got something coming down the pike for us. If they catching it, we gonna get it bad because we all the way down at the end of the pipe, and people ain't looking at it like that. You sitting up there fighting everybody, fighting over this Trump and this, and you know what I'm saying, and what's this Democrat and Republican? Dog, they don't care about none of that. They don't care about no Republican or Democrat. Them people that's behind moving all the Democrats and Republicans. Them people don't care about that. These people that I'm talking about, they start wars. Okay, they take out whole nations. That's the people I'm talking about. These people right here are little people. They little ants. And they got you out there watching them and this bull crap that they doing, and they over here just playing and going and going. Everybody seen that Iran, and all of a sudden it just died. Just went underneath the radar. Nobody seen it. Nobody talks about it. But they got all these Me Too and all these allegations and stuff on Front Street. Here, look at this. Well, look at that. Pop Smoke died. Look at this. And you're looking at that, and the whole time they over there playing. I'm telling you, Iran going to war with them was the last straw. I'm telling you, and that's that right there is the war of Armageddon right there. That whole Middle East is going to be in turmoil, and it'll never be right. Never be right. Never be right again. Because what they allowed to happen? You know what I'm saying? Over a natural resource that they have. That's why when they did that to Gaddafi, I was so sad because that man was about to have that whole Middle East on something different. He was gonna have them all on something different, man. He was spending that money. He wasn't that monster like they made you think he was. He just wasn't that monster, man. I was looking at Gaddafi for years, man, and they used him and abused him, and you got to think about it. Trump wasn't even in office. That was Obama did that. That's why I never understood why Obama did. That's when I was like, yeah, they just moved them like pawns, man, and make them do stuff, and they the face of it when they the ones starting the wars, and they start those little splinter off groups saying, oh, they didn't like this in the country. Yeah, that's everywhere, dude. They got it in America, but they'll make you think that it ain't here. It's people that's rising up right now in this country that you think that they ain't gonna come out when the time is due. They got revolutionary people here that have been doing it for years. White people, they've been doing it. They've been doing it, and they've been saying when it goes down, we're already armed. We don't care what y'all say. They've been saying it, and they've been warning people, and they starting to come out. They walking across DC, and nobody is not getting no news. but their feathers is getting ruffled by something. For them to be out in the state capital, well, actually, DC is not even a state. To be honest with you, it's not even a state. But they're out and they're walking around in DC, and people not peeping what they doing, man, and they coming out in different names. They revolutionary. It's not like they're like KKK, like kill people, black people and different nationalities that aren't white. They're still there. Don't get it messed up. They still there. But these people are like splinter off groups that are like, yo, they're gonna fight the government. People don't understand it. So while we watching Epstein die and talk about him, this Harvey Weinstein, him getting locked up, talking about have a heart attack. He don't want to go on Rikers Island and in the hospital. It got you thinking about him. It got you thinking about Bill Cosby and us fighting over Bill Cosby and different black people and him and you know what I'm saying, Kobe, his memorial. You know what I'm saying. They got Russell Simmons. You know what I'm saying. They don't want you to have nothing, man. They just want us to talk about all these R. Kelly, all of them. They don't want us to talk about nothing else but the craziness. It is craziness, but they doing something worse. You know what I'm saying? They don't want us to live in beautiful homes. You know what I'm saying? And be peace at mind. They don't want none of that. They just want us to think about, you know what I'm saying, and be behind a brick wall. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. That's what they want. And they don't care how they gotta do about getting it. So that's what we gotta figure out what we gonna do in life, man. But Epstein, that dude, brother, yeah, man. Dutty Weinstein, he gotta get some good time. He gotta get some good time. You know what I'm saying? Because he's at the forefront of all this craziness. That man was almost 100 accusations. He had 87. He was on his way to 100. There ain't no telling if more coming out. There ain't no telling if more gonna come out. So they can't give him no less. They give him probation, dude. Oh my, I don't even want to think about it. They better not give him probation. They gotta get that man some prison time and don't have him in no do like you did Bill. Do like you did Bill. Put him away. Putting this out there on Front Street. They need to have you out on Front Street, dude. Talking about what's going on with you. You almost had a heart attack and you couldn't stand up. You couldn't go Rikers Island. That ain't popping news, is it? Nope. I'm saying that's the thing that I got a problem with, man. You gotta just you gotta look at stuff the correct way, man. It's the correct way. They gonna have us really hurt out here, and that's what I'm really out here trying to do. I'm saying I'm gonna show you what's going on, what's in your face, give you the knowledge that I have, because I study a lot of things, let you know that it ain't what you think it is. They got you thinking it's one thing, and they go whoop, and you just like, whoa, what happened? You have no thing. You might not want to hear it. You might not want to hear the truth at all, but it don't mean because you don't want to hear it, it's not the truth. You know, that's why like most times I said I bow to truth, and people when you look up and it's the truth, I gotta be like, all right, I bow to it. But it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at cause and effect. What caused it and what's the effect at the end and what happened all in between. All that gotta be done. That's the grand scheme of things. That's what I always tell people. It's the grand scheme. Everything is little parts working, but you gotta break it down. It's like you cracking an atom in a million pieces. You know what I'm saying? It's how they make them nuclear bombs. You gotta be able to do stuff like that and differentiate what you're looking at, seeing what it is, paying attention, and at least think to yourself 10 times before you run your mouth or say something. Because me, I think about stuff all the time. Before I'm talking about this, I've been thinking about it. Y'all been doing it in the group for a while. We talked about it, and y'all was giving y'all stuff. So my brain started to run. So I had this in my mind for a while. You know what I'm saying? So that's where y'all make those episodes for us, man. You make all these episodes for us, for the people and by the people. And I said that. So y'all make it. It's just when it pops up and I use it, or like something personal or something out in the area I see that's going on, you know what I'm saying? That's when I bring it up. That's the way we gotta go from there. And we'll have beautiful podcasts. Always be live. You still tidying up a little different things, you know. And I did it did it last time. You know what I mean? I fixed a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? And I'll figure out when I see this. Fix a couple more things. Love is love. I put it out there. Eventually it'll grow, and we'll get there. It'll get better. But I'm always gonna be there, and I'm always gonna speak that truth. I'm always gonna give you the real. I'm never gonna tell you no falsified stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be the difference between me and a lot of things going on out here. I could take a one thing, a topic, and I'll break it all the way down for you. You know, and this thing is I had different things written down and stuff like that, but I understood where I was going with it, and it just started to flow. So me personally, I'm gonna be me. You know what I'm saying, and never want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying, none of them people doing that to women. Like women have an opinion. They have their life too, man. You can't just hush them. That's what a lot of them they're trying to do. I think why a lot of the Me Too started. I think a lot of it started, in my opinion, is because they didn't have the voice to say anything. And we always like men are just downtrodden on them most of the time. And even if you say, well, we're not hard on them, yeah, well, mostly if you look at it, if you really sit down and keep interviewing women and saying, do you like the way this is? I guarantee you, like more than half will say, I don't like the way it's going. They'll always say, like, you know what I'm saying, but they gotta be and know their truth and come out with their truth and not hide behind how they think people gonna say something to them, because that's what it really leads down to. Because the only people that's really being hurt, even if they're true or false, is these women. They're getting hurt more than anything, and behind any nation, it's the women. You know, and it's not saying that I've always treated women to the top T the best. I try my best. I've done crazy stuff. I've done bad things, but me is I'm cleaning up all my mess that I left out there. Most people just leave their mess sitting out there. Poop on somebody else's yard. Oh, you picked that up. That's what my dog did, but you picked that up with your plastic bag and your efforts and your time. You know what I'm saying? So we got to give it to the women, and they just got to be treated better. And some women just should just know not to settle for, you know what I mean, too many crazy things. You know what I'm saying, going on out here. You fall for it, or you want a prominent position, and the man says, hey, well, give me this. And you say, oh, okay. And you do it, and you end up regretting it. Anyway, at the end of the day, just at least be yourself. Be yourself. Do whatever you have to do, and don't let nobody tell you wrong. You know. But there is probably gonna be more out. I'm gonna probably make a 2.5 to this once I see what these people do to Harvey Dutty Weinstein. We're gonna see what he do. See if he gets some time or no time or probation, something like that, or a bracelet. Cause he get that, man. Shit. I don't know, but a lot of people watching. They gonna take this man. They gonna take they gonna take out a city or something, man. When they beat up Rodney King, man. And they did these. I'm telling you, man. They better not. They gotta give this dude something. You gotta give him something. I ain't wishing nothing bad, but you gotta get something because you done already put it out there. You showed what you did to other people. So now you got yourself in a heartache and pain. Maybe you'll just sacrifice him and that'll be it. Maybe. Who knows? But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wind it down a little bit, man. Like I said, it's the weekly scheme. I'm gonna come on. Now I'm gonna come on every Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then I think I might, if I get it right and the time right, and I got time to do different things, help somebody to get editing and doing different objects in a weekly scheme podcast. I'll probably do like a Tuesday and a Thursday, and we'll go from there. And then I got a couple of things up my sleeve for something else. A couple people already know. I talked to a couple people, so I did this one on my own. I didn't have any type of co-host, but there's gonna be certain subjects that's gonna be coming up, and some of you already know. I already hit some of y'all up. Y'all gonna be coming in and doing some guest co-hosting with me, and we're gonna sit back and we're gonna have fun. But until the meantime, y'all stay up. Don't worry about different problems going on in life. It's gonna put you where you need to be at the right time. You know what I'm saying? And meet what you gotta meet at the right time. You know what I'm saying? We all in the grand scheme of things. So everybody gotta come together, put your brains together, you know what I mean? And then we're gonna keep it running and doing what we gotta do. But y'all have a good night. Always love your family, love your kids, give them a kiss, and whoever you got close to you, love them, hug them, because you never know, man. Tomorrow isn't promised, man. Live in the now and stay present. All right. Y'all have a good night, man.